Scoot, you cold? Here we go again, another car from Centurion Automotive, and this time it's Italian. You know me, I love anything Italian, and it's the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. It's a 2.9 V6 twin turbo SUV. Now, SUVs, for me, the Lamborghini Urus is the best super SUV you can get, but for a third of the money, you've really got to consider this package. Centurion Automotive added their little slide on it with the sides in carbon, the rear spoiler, green, white, red calipers, giving that Italian flair. Anyway, Scoot, we're going to go check out another car that I've got in restoration, 1984 Alfa Romeo 2-litre GTV. Now, you didn't even know about that until I just mentioned it, so we're going to jump in the Alfa, stick it in race mode, pop up the hill and go check out the build. Friend of mine who's an ex-Lamborghini test driver drive this, and he wants another go.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loved it and he wants to have another go because it was planted. Technically brilliant. The size of it, astonishing. Would you rather photograph an Italian car? I don't even know what I was going to say.
I don't know, that was a good pop and crap. Rather photograph an Italian car
or a Spanish car. So we've come to a secret location where we're having the 1984 Alfa Romeo rebuilt, restored, and I think we're going to pull it out of the garage. We're going to have a closer look at it. It's getting ready for Primo. It's had a lot of work done to it, so it's kind of fragile state. But 1984 Alfa Romeos, they're usually fragile anyway. Now, I don't say it lightly, Alfa Romeos, they don't make them like they used to. They're much more solid. Look at this basket case. Absolutely rusted through. He's had to rebuild so many parts, sheet metal that you just can't buy the parts for anymore. So he's just had to rebuild it. So we're going to have a closer look at the progress. We don't aim to have this car on the road for 2021. Way too much to do on it. It's going to go back to factory Alfa Romeo red. It is going to look awesome. Why are we restoring it? Picked it up for a good price, had a really good engine, really good interior, just had a bit of rust. There's only about 25 apparently registered taxed on the UK roads at the moment of the 2 litres. Yes, the 3-litre V6 was much more sought after and prices have skyrocketed on those. But when we're finished with this, we reckon we're going to have a really nice modern classic to really take along to car shows and have some fun with. This was proper rusted out. So this panel here has been completely rebuilt as close as possible to original. This corner here was all rusted out. As you can see, he's welded in some panels bits that he's had to build. Inside, the battery cover, the inside wings. The wings on these are absolutely rotten on most GTVs. So at one point we were thinking about scrapping the whole build because we couldn't find this wing. This wing was gone. We could get the inner wing panels, we couldn't get the outer wing. Somewhere in Germany had it for 1,800 euros just for the wing. That was more than what we paid for the car. So there was a point where let's scrap it. Then fortunately, at the Classic Car Show NEC, I met somebody who had the wing, got that for £500, and that put the build back on track. This is one of the cars that I own with a friend of mine, Andy, and together we're just plodding along, getting the restoration done. This is the major work. The engine's already been rebuilt and prepared. Everything's ready to go back in the car when it's finished. So we'll keep coming back to this every now and then, won't we, Scoot? Could be 2 years, could be 3 years. You might be an old man by then and have kids.
Who knows?
You never know. Yeah, have a look around the car, check out what we've done. But this is going to get primed now to protect it from the rust, because of the weather change, etc. But yeah, for those of you that love Alfas, you're going to love this build. So we've had a lot of dirty fun in the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. What a car, what a car. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They don't build Alfas like they used to. Is that getting repetitive? I don't know, but it should be their slogan because they're so well built. On the inside, driving it, feeling it, the technical brilliance of it. Feels like a German car, but it's beautiful like an Italian car. Scoop, we've got to get ourselves a Urus now because we need to keep working on the comparisons between this and the Urus. There's about £130,000 difference in that. So which one's better? For now, that's the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Scoot, fancy a steak dinner?
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry mate, they're closed.
Oh, you're kidding me. All I wanted was some chips and a nice steak. Oh, this lockdown.